Episode 4 begins with Yoon Ho confessing his feelings for Jin Won. Jin Won is a little uncomfortable with the confession due to the fact that he shouted it in front of a bunch of strangers. Unbeknownst to Jin Won, but this was all witnessed by Ji Hyeok, who watches from across the street. Ji Hyeok tries to help Ji Won by calling Ji Won and asking if she's free as he needs her help with some work. Ji Won agrees to help and tells Yoon Ho that she needs to go to work. Before she leaves, Yoon Ho asks for Ji Won's number, which she does give him. Yoon Ho watched as Ji Won jumps into a taxi and notices Ji Hyeok watching from across the street. They look at each other for a moment. When Ji Won arrives at the hotel, she is greeted by Ji Hyeok. She thinks to herself that this meeting did not happen in her past life. Ji Hyeok tells Ji Won that there is a showcase happening. Ji Hyeok wants to make changes to the company's marketing strategies and needs Ji Won to support his opinion. When Ji Won enters the hall, she can see that it is conference for narrative, a platform which is going to become big in the industry and is used by all ages. At the conference, Ji Won is introduced to Mr. Wang. He has a similar attitude to women to Mr. Kim, who he is closely tied to. Ji Won also remembers how Mr. Wang gets fired in her past life after being caught on camera being abusive to airline staff. Meanwhile, at the high school reunion, Soo Min is being questioned by some of their classmates. They want to know how Ji Won got promoted before her if she supposedly referred Ji Won for a job. They also ask why she lied about dating Yoon Ho in high school. The classmates are annoyed at Soo Won as she kept moaning to them that Ji Won kept copying what Soo Min had and wanted everything she had, which led to them bullying Ji Won. Soo Min claims she never asked them to bully Ji Won, feeling that she is losing a little control of the situation. Soo Min excuses herself for the bathroom. When she comes back, she notices that all the classmates have left and reunion has ended. Min Hwan is in the car driving back with his friend. It seems their camping didn't go as planned as they didn't get any girls. Min Hwan's friend jokes that Min Hwan couldn't even get his girlfriend. Ji Hyeok drives Ji Won back from the hotel event. While in the car, they briefly discuss Ji Won having a bad judge in character. Ji Won receives calls and texts from Soo Min, which she ignores. She then receives a message from Yoon Ho, which makes her smile. Ji Won sees Min Hwan walking to her apartment and tries to hide by leaning the seat back. She does this again when she sees Soo Min waiting outside. Her actions makes Ji Hyeok smile. Ji Won and Ji Hyeok are at the riverfront sharing a coffee. They discuss work and Ji Won mentions that she is working on a meal kit proposal. She also mentions she wants to learn self-defense, which Ji Hyeok offered to teach. Ji Hyeok takes off his glasses and Ji Won asks if he has ever considered wearing contacts. Meanwhile, Soo Min and Min Hyeok are out having a meal and drink after they failed to get into Ji Won's apartment after she changed the locks. Soo Min tells Min Hyeok she is glad she met him and they share an intimate moment over the food. Ji Won returns home and finds an interior design proposal left by Hee Yeon. On the proposal, Hee Yeon leaves a note that it may be better in a new apartment. Ji Won reads the messages left by Soo Min, who tries to act innocent and says that she doesn't know why they acted that way at the reunion and that she wants them all to get along. Ji Won responds that it may be best to discuss this in person. Ji Won tells Min Hyeok to take care of Soo Min and make sure she gets home safely. She then gets a call from a Yoon Ho where they discuss how nice it was to see each other again. Yoon Ho mentions that he was heartbroken when they were in school because of the reply he got to the love letter that he sent. Ji Won asks Yoon Ho to meet up and asks if he can bring the reply letter. It's the next day and Ji Won heads into work. Soo Min is looking for Ji Won and is surprised she's not there already as she is normally early. Everyone is shocked by Ji Won's makeover, especially Min Hwan, who knocks Soo Min aside in order to get a better look at Ji Won. He makes some statements which had Hee Yeon asks if he has never seen his girlfriend without glasses before. Jin Hyeok arrives and he sees everyone checking out Ji Won's makeover. He becomes a little clumsy and knocks over some of their products. He speaks to Ji Won and makes a comment about her dressing inappropriately. He says that he may have felt that way as he hasn't seen her without glasses. Ji Won reminds him he saw her last night without the glasses. Ji Won mentions that she notices that Ji Hyeok is also wearing contacts now. Everyone in the office mentions that he looks so much better without them. Ji Hyeok holds his hands up when Soo Min also comments and walks away in embarrassment. Min Hyeok is on the roof with his work colleagues who are congratulating him on Ji Won's makeover. They also mention about never noticing before that she was that beautiful. Ji Won meets with Min Hwan outside of work. Min Hwan asks Ji Won how she came to meet Jin Hyeok yesterday. She tells him that he called for help with a work event. Min Hwan says that he believes that Jin Hyeok likes Ji Won and that he can tell these things as he is a man. He also tells Ji Won that her doesn't like that other men are looking at her. He tries to kiss her, but Ji Won spills his drink on Min Hwan to stop him from kissing her. Ji Won has a conversation with Soo Min about what happened at the reunion. Soo Min tries to play innocent and clueless. Ji Won tells Soo Min that she was mad yesterday but has now calmed down. She makes it seem to Soo Min that she believes her story and that she doesn't think Soo Min would do something to hurt her. She then goes on to say that she will be meeting Yoon-ho later. Soo Min mentions that Min Hwan wouldn't like it. Ji Won tells her Min Hwan isn't like that and wants her to feel at ease. She then goes on to mention that Min Hyeok has a good attitude as he recently made some good money on stocks. Work has ended and everyone is in the lift. Ji Hyeok overhears Mrs. Yang talking to Ji Won about her makeover and that it is currently a hot topic at work. When everyone has exited the lift, Ji Hyeok gets Ji Won's attention as he wants to talk. He mentions that he wore contacts after what she had told him the night before. He asks Ji Won if she is dressed that way because or for someone. Ji Won says that she is dressed like that for herself as it makes her feel good. Ji Won is at the bus stop after finishing her client meeting. She sees a overly exited Hee Yeon coming out of a shop celebrating her new purchase. She is followed shortly by Ji Hyeok. Ji Won sees them and believes they may be dating as they seem to know each quite well. Ji Won thinks to her past and remembers an incident at work where Mr. Kim said that Hee Yeon and Ji Won had an inappropriate relationship which resulted in Hee Yeon being transferred. A seemingly frustrated Ji Hyeok called his friends for a spar to work out some of his anger. Ji Hyeok has finished showering and we see that he has a blue heart on his chest. He flashes back to when Ji Won showed her some money she received from her dad with a heart drawn on it. She tells him that her dad always drew the heart on her allowance. It's April 13, 2023, and we see that Ji Hyeok has attended Ji Won's funeral. Min Hwan is arrested at the funeral for murder along with Soo Min for being his accomplice. Ji Hyeok overhears Won's classmates talking about Soo Min having an affair with Min Hwan. Yoon-ho arrives at the funeral and the classmates fill him in on what has happened. When they mention his ex being involved, he tells them that he never dated Soo Min. Ji Hyeok is driving back from the funeral and he swerves the car to avoid hitting a cat. Unfortunately, this results in him having a car accident and passing. Ji Hyeok wakes up in bed 10 years in the past and the heart that is drawn by Ji Won's father on her allowance appears on Ji Hyeok's chest.